Alright, let's get into the first map here. We're going to be rolling up in Busan. As this is a scrim, it was a 3-map Busan game. So we'll see all points played here. Both me and Duck participated in the scrim, but I'm sure that's fine.
Well,
and there will be no
it'll be a
complications.
non-biased cast.
Of course, of course.
Hopefully we start
Alright,
at the
so
same time.
Oh yeah, we should probably try and get that. So if you press the 2 squares button, it resets it to the back. So just, I'll count down and then you just press the 2 squares button and I'll reset it. You ready? Alright, 3, 2, 1, and now.
Ready for battle.
Alright, can you quickly put a ping update in the Lighthouse Discord and I'll kind of explain the comps that people are running here. So, we have on the side of Lighthouse, we're running Rhine Zarya here with the Mora Lucio and the McCree Echo. And this is going to be a really just full straight out brawl, very offensive comp. And on the side of Elysium, we're looking at pretty much a mirror comp, but it looks like they're playing the Widow instead of the Reaper, and they're going to be playing Diva Hog, which is kind of a wacky comp to begin with here. Alright, we're going to go into the first fight, and Futures, is it Futures Now, is going to get a really nice pick onto Edgy there. That was a really nice opening pick for Elysium, and it's going to really help them advance in this fight. You can see Lighthouse have kind of going aggressive here, kind of just holding the space. Duckman will be killed by Hawk there, kind of a cursed image with the Lucio boot there. Sweater's just going to be backing out. We see Turbo taking the high ground there, that's real nice. Elysium kind of just chilling on the back here. The Widow's kind of taking that aggressive angle, but will be dove off the high ground by Sweater there. The Echo going to be able to find a nice cleanup onto Sweater there with the beam. Edgy using his beam, not really finding much. A really slow fight to start with. Lighthouse with a capture. Edgy's going to go down to that Widow again. That Widow is getting free reign over the team right now, taking these aggressive angles and just not being punished for it. Still in the form of Lighthouse, and it looks like we'll see Drago getting taken out there, followed by Milk Gravity, and Elysium are doing really well here at cleaning up this fight, using Coalescence to engage. We'll see Nova engage with her Coalescence, maybe a bit too late to do anything in the fight, and it looks like it'll just be cleanup for Elysium.
Alright, well, looks like Lighthouse has Bomb and Death Blossom for next fight, along with Shatter. But Hawk does have beat for Elysium, so maybe that will be able to help against the Death Blossom and the Bomb.
Yeah, that's going to be really helpful against going against these ults here that are coming in from the Lighthouse. Especially the Blossom here, just going into the backline. If Turbo wants his Blossom to succeed here, he's going to really need to have to focus down that Lucio before he gets the beat off. Or have, maybe have Sweater kind of bait out the beat with his bomb. So both teams are going to kind of be going here. Hog's on a huge flank around the back. This might hurt Elysium, but it could get him a game-winning pick here, and the bomb goes in. We'll find Drago. That's a big pick, and here's the Echo from Elysium. Milk Gravity with the going to be able to find the Lucio that he needs with his Blossom there, and the bomb comes out on a point, and it finds two. Sweater with the amazing bomb there. Still an Echo in play though. Going to be taken down immediately by Sweater. Sweater with a nice 3k there. Going to be able to clutch up the fight for Lighthouse. We did see Gravity die here though, and Elysium are still in the point capture, but Lighthouse will make a quick flip here. Widow looking low on top, and it's going to be clean up for Lighthouse as they just get a couple stagger picks here onto Hog. The shatter comes out from Drago. It hits 5. It looks like the beat's there to counter it though. That was a really nice beat from Hog to counter. Not really going to find much value out of that shatter. The Widow kind of just playing that same angle. A nice dive there. Coordination from Edgy and Sweater. Emmy now playing the Diva up top, just kind of waiting, but she will be demeched. Oh no, sorry, Sweater will be demeched there. What are you thinking of this fight so far, Duck?
Looks like Lighthouse is just trying to hold space as best as possible. Looks like Elysium is falling behind an ult, so probably only going to have Hawk ult while Lighthouse is going to have Cone. And most likely Noon coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I think the Hog Diva comp is really hurting them here. They have pretty much no way to keep the space. kind of maintain that space, so we can basically just run on them here with the Mora Lucio. The Heinen's going to come out, won't find anything, but he will be able to demech the enemy D.Va here. You're really going to find a pick with his boosters there onto the enemy Hawk Treble. Hawk's going to die to the D.Va bomb, so close to beat, but couldn't quite get it in time. It looks like this will be Lighthouse's first point here.
Woo! I like spoke twice the entire game. It's fun.
I mean, to be fair, those fights were...
They were like right up
kind
against
of
each other.
going on for 10 years. I mean, those fights, we kind of saw, I think Elysium's big problem there is the fact that they just did not go in, really. They didn't really have the tanks to physically, like, push forward and make space for them. So they were kind of just sitting back. They'd get one pick, but not really be able to push up on it. And it kind of just left them playing these really long fights where they just couldn't go aggressive and just wasting point time.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we do see Treble switch to the Rhine here, though. Kind of a mirror comp of what we were playing last round. Kind of a mirror comp altogether, other than Edgy Boy playing the
Capture the objective.
Reaper.
over the aggro here. I think, yeah, last round, sorry, I did pick the Zarya earlier, but then kind of realized that he's going to have to go to D.Va to contest their Widow, especially to help Edgy just dive that Widow. Okay, Drago goes in, kind of feeds. Sweater wasn't quite there to get the defense matrix off. No, Gravity playing on this nice off angle, just putting in damage here. And Treble just pushing in here, really aggressive. They need to try and contest him, but he will find a pick onto Edgy. Sweater gets the pick on the Hawk, and this is a nice teamfight win for Elysium. Coming out a lot stronger with the Reinhardt comps now.
I think them just playing Ryan a lesson to make a lot more space.
It's a lot easier to contest that aggression, you know, when you've got the brawl comp just running at you, you can't really just sit there, you have to either fight back or back out.
Yeah, and Lighthouse is going to have to do some work with ults here, because they are falling behind in percentage compared to this.
Alright, Nova's going to find a nice pick onto Treble, and here comes the Echo Wall, the damage boosted Echo out. If that, both Divas kind of just spamming into the team right now. They're looking for that bomb from the Echo. Emmy not quite on her bomb. The Heinen comes out from behind, but it won't really find much. No, Gravity still will, and that's two. The D.Va bomb comes in from the future, still kills Drago, but they are up and picks. Lighthouse is going to rush in here with the Coalescence. A nicely Coalescence. Maybe a bit of an overcommitment, but it gets the job done, and it's going to secure these picks in this teamfight win.
Ready for battle.
Even though Elysium did dump ults into that fight, Lighthouse was still able to contest them and pull it off. Now Elysium's only ult really is Shatter to work with, and Lighthouse has Beat to work with, and Bomb.
I kind of scuffed the stream. You're going to have to just cast.
What?
Reset it. Just give me a sec.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about it. Everyone in the stream, apologies for that.
I'm sorry for
pressed the button
Drago's
and
mistake.
Restarted the round.
2,
Explain
1.
what's happening, Duck, for
Round
anybody,
1.
because they can't see
Capture
the
You just
game
gotta
right
the
now.
kill.
objective.
We're currently diving the Echo, almost dead. Echo is put out of position.
Alright.
Gravity taken out by the enemy McCree. It looks like numbers are about even when DPS down for each team. Elysium just have 2 ults on the table, Bomb and Valk, but Lighthouse has B to contest that, and Death Blossom, along with Shattered, to hopefully get some picks. And a nice Death Blossom from Edgy, securing 3 kills. Elysium putting in Bomb, but it gets no one. Unfortunately, Remake does kill Edgy Boy. Ooh.
Alright, I'm just trying to get back into the game. I kind of restarted the whole thing. It's fine though.
Did you need like
Everybody
a
loves
time?
the loading screen. Yeah.
74% for Lighthouse, 6, 7, 8.
I'll try and get close to there as possible.
Elysium using their High Noon. Lighthouse looks like they're able to hide along from it. Lighthouse pulling out their High Noon, and it's securing 2 kills. Also committing Bomb. It does not look like Elysium will be able to contest this. They have 1 contest, but at 99, I think they're out of people to go in for the contest. And Lighthouse wins second round. Now, since this
Alright.
was a scrim, not a league game, we were trying to practice as best we could, so we set it to us practicing all 3 maps. So Lighthouse did technically already win, but we just wanted to practice, so we will also cast.
Can you
third
pause
round.
your replay by chance, Duck?
What button is it?
I think should be A, if you haven't changed
Yes, it
settings.
is.
Alright, just let me catch up to you. Apologies for that. A lot of the second round was missed because me being up a page. Everybody loves to see me being
I'm
up a
on
page.
prepared to attack, 3rd round, 23 seconds.
Alright. I'm just making my way through second point. Everybody, you love to see this bit. I mean, you can just skip this bit. You know, if you're watching, you could watch and have me and Duck talking here, or you could just skip it. You know.
Yeah, it's not important anyway.
I feel like, I mean, you are missing on quality Duck and Drago talk here. I mean, our amazing voices.
Yes.
You can't really get better than that.
My solo cast was pretty fire, I have to say. Like, that
Pretty
was...
fire on the solo cast, Duck.
I did not... I never said I was gonna play, but... I did pretty good, except for just not talking over one entire fight, probably. It looks like Edgy might be a viewer of us.
Alright, let me just get up to where you are, and then I will tell you when to pause. Right. Edgy might be a viewer? Well, Edgy. As you can see, the stream is a bit scuffed at the moment.
I'll load up the stream. And like, let's see what we do.
Alright, I
Score
just finished
2
second point.
to 0.
Alright,
So I'll
not
just do a
prepared to
countdown of
attack
the timer,
23
and then you can...
seconds.
Okay.
Ready for battle.
Right, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23.
Together, we
I'm the one
are
to
strong.
unpause.
Just unpause now.
Okay. 22, 1,
Oh, fuck.
0, 9.
Pause.
Why?
Pause.
What did you do
Because
now?
you were meant to pause. You were meant to pause.
Ready for
Right.
battle.
Where are you at now? 21?
18.
can keep up with me?
18. Okay. I'll just tell you when to unpause because you're brain dead.
Together,
No
we are
offense.
strong.
It's not
I'm joking. Unpause.
Now,
Alright, there we go. Yeah.
17, 16, 15.
Imagination is the essence of
Slightly
I'm
less
gonna
scuffed
join
stream
in
now, guys.
It's Drago's fault. I
5,
did not do
4,
anything.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. Actually, my fault.
3.
I'm innocent.
Capture the objective.
Innocent.
I hope people can hear me in the stream.
I mean, you're young, hopefully. Wanna go over some comps, Drago?
We're gonna see. Okay, we're just gonna go to the start fight and then I will discuss comps. So we're gonna see Elysium getting 2 picks here, but Sweater got the pick onto the main tank. The main tank is a huge pick. I mean, Turbo goes down. That's a lot less damage though for the team.
The objective
But that
is
Winston not being there is gonna allow Sweater here to just kind of reign wild over the team. Elysium looking really split now as well. Not really much heals going to the Moira apparently, but also the Diva. She managed to get out though. She's playing the high ground. The Milk Gravity will take her out with the Tracer there. It looks like that's pretty easy cleanup. So it looks like we're running. I mean, looks like we're running the kind of Moira Lucio with the Winston Diva kind of rush comp from Lighthouse. Kind of with the Tracer and Junk, which is kind of a weird DPS line for the comp, but I mean, if it works, it works. Looks like we're gonna see Blossom coming out and killing Duckman. That's a big pick because Duck was almost at his beat. And Nova is going to fall as well to that Reaper. He gets a nice 2k. Kind of beat wasted there by Sweater. But yeah, it looks like Elysium are going to clean up the fight and we'll kind of regroup the cast. Go ahead, Duck.
What?
It's your turn to talk.
I thought you broke stream again. But it looks like Lighthouse has 4 ults, almost Turbo's ult as well, beat Ko, Tire, and Primal, and Elysium only has 2, almost approaching their Primal as well. Actually beat almost as well. So ults are pretty even, but if Lighthouse is able to use theirs first, like
That is a
Edgy's doing right
huge
now,
tire from Edgy.
I think you're
Yeah, we're gonna
really
see Edgy use
behind.
the tire.
I'm really behind you right now, but it's fine.
I mean, if you are, just like pause and then
Duckman getting
go,
the
but it's fine.
game-winning pick right there.
Alright, the Winston is primaling. We're gonna see the Coalescence come out. And Duck just gonna be dying to the primal there. It's a nice primal from Treble. Gonna be denying that chance to use beat again. Sweater with the bomb. They're gonna be making the Paladina. Never mind actually, she'll actually be able to get back on point with slightly out of the range, and Treble with the pick onto the Baby Diva there, not letting her remake. Edgy's gonna be taking our Emmy here, and it looks like Lighthouse still have some point presence, and it looks like we might be able to flip this fight. They do. Nova with the Coalescence killing the Reaper. Duckman's gonna find a pick onto the Moira. This fight is still going on. Elysium doing a good job of contesting, gaining this point percentage. Also Duck, if you just wanna like, well, after this team fight, if you just want to like pause where you are, and I'll tell you when to unpause if you tell me the percentage.
I'm fine. It's like not that bad.
Okay. Alright.
Going overall
Both
charge.
of them regrouping here.
Looks like Elysium has beat and Dumo. And Lighthouse has beat and Tire almost. Well, I'd say pretty close to Primal. Although pretty close to Black Blossom and Elysium as well. Ults are about even, it just depends how we use them.
Alright, we're gonna see kind of just pushing up here. Lighthouse just playing safer on this door. Drago falling low, but he will be able to get the heals he needs. The Drago with the primal in. Edgy with the Tire. Was almost killed there, but he managed to get boop Tire. Maybe a bit of a misplay with a boop from the enemy Lucio, aka Hawk. Edgy there with a nice Tire. It looks like Lighthouse, they need to contest this on Elysium, but I don't know if they can touch. They throw in the bomb from Sweater. It won't really find anything, but it stops him from touching. It looks like the Reaper might be able to touch here. Gonna TP on a point, and he does manage to clutch that touch. Yodeli though with the remake kill into Hawk. Milk Gravity will fall, kind of left behind by his team. Nova gonna be able to take out the enemy more though, and it's just clean up at this point. All Light have to do here is just get the point fast, get these picks, keep it going. Not let them contest for too long. Don't let them get ults, and it looks like they're doing that. Nova with the 2K there with their Coalescence. Really nice cleanup picks. The ball kind of just swinging around the main here. Loses his grappling point though, and it looks like he will just be beamed down now. Moira, only thing left on point. She will fall too. Overtime ticks off, and that's first map to Lighthouse.
Nice. I remember when
Alright,
Edgy
we'll move on to
was sitting
the
in
second
Tire
map here.
with the Reaper behind him. I was like very stressed telling him to get out of Tire because I just saw he was being tortured, and then he just got the kill on the Reaper Death Blossom.
Alright. We're gonna move on to King's Row now. Let's hope the casting goes a little less scuffed by me.
Now
It's
entering King's
And
Row.
we'll see how it goes. Right.
Ready for battle.
Alright, I'm
Here, I
entering
will
it. I'll
give
pause
the
it.
Lighthouse. Alright.
42
Unpause now.
Ready for battle.
Pause and unpause slightly there, and you'll be like at the exact time. Right. Okay.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright. Let's see the comps here. So I was just checking Discord. Right, we're gonna see Hog Ryan coming out from Lighthouse. Bit of a weird comp on defense. You kind of have to. Oh no, we're gonna be playing Zarya. I couldn't remember. With Nova on the Mercy, that's not gonna be enough heals for Lighthouse, I don't think here, especially if she's trying to damage boost Edgy a lot. We're gonna see Milk Gravity on the Widow here. Sorry, I kind of just forgot the character's name. I mean, they're going to be sitting on low health for a while. Can't really find heals, but we'll get heals in the end. We're going to see Bat Mercy, definitely a lot more sustainable healing comp here. Has good mid fight and fight capabilities. Alright, both teams kind of just poking. A really nice positioning here from Elysium. I'm going to deny them from going either left or right. Edgy Boy will die to that McCree. It's like Drago's being booped into the enemy team, though when he falls, the lamp isn't
Ready
quite
for
there.
battle.
I scuffed it again, but it's fine. Okay, let's just restart. Let's just restart.
You literally did it again? What did you do?
Yep, don't worry, Duck. I did it again.
What did you
I'm
do?
not used to
We're just
replays.
restarting,
I
correct?
pressed the 2 squares button. Yep, just restart. We're gonna retry that, boys.
I feel bad.
Yeah,
Attackers incoming
I'm not
in
used to the
30
replay
seconds.
controls, bro. I'm just gonna, like, not.
Just don't touch your controller.
We can just like delete that part of the VOD, right?
No. When you go to send it to YouTube, it just sends the entire stream.
Alright.
5,
We're gonna
4, 3,
do this again.
2,
Maybe actually
one.
discuss the
Wait,
Elysium
what
side.
are you at? I'm at 29 seconds right now.
Objective A.
Oh shit. Or we
Ready
just
for
okay, I thought we restarted at the same time. Just restart. All the way back.
Restart
All the way
now.
back. We can just have people skip like percent.
42, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 6. Am I at the right time?
Ready for battle.
I knew we could. Hopefully I'm at the right time.
Hello? There we go. Right, reset the whole thing.
Ready for
Again?
Scuffed it. Yeah, you scuffed it. I would just tell people to like miss out this part.
Yeah, if
If you're
you're
watching the
like,
stream.
um,
Replays are kind of scuffed, bro. Right.
replays are
Ready?
fine.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ready for battle.
42,
Right,
40,
let's do it.
better work.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we'll try and discuss more of the Elysium side here. Alright, so, I mean, looking more into Elysium's comp, we have a Junkrat and a McCree. That's going to be a lot of damage output for their team, especially with the BAP. And there's just not going to be much heals from. So theoretically, all they need to do this here with this comp is play passive, kind of use their range to the advantage, use their spam, and they should just win by unless Turbo can hit some wacky picks.
Yeah.
Alright.
4,
Lighthouse right now does not have a lot of heals.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, we are going to see Treble here pushing up, maybe going a bit too aggressive, but he will be able to get out with the Lucio speed boost to kind of peel for him. Both teams just playing kind of passively here, and we're going to look at this play again where Drago gets booped in. That was a really nice boop in from, I believe, Hawk or their enemy Junkrat. Edgy playing a bit too aggressive, not with the team there, gets stunned and gets taken out real fast. It was actually a Junkmine boop there onto me. It's going to be pushed in, the immortality from a nice early immortality coming out there, just saving, I believe it was the McCree, and that looks like it's going to be clean up for Elysium.
Yeah, Elysium did really good there, and they're pretty close to most ults. They already have Noon coming up on Valk and Tyre, so they definitely have ult advantage.
Looks like we're going to see the switch from Nova onto Ana, realizing the Mercy Hills is just not enough to sustain the team. And Edgy with a nice opening pick there. Turbo's going to follow up. Both DPS are down for Elysium. It's looking terrible for Elysium. They need to use Immortality, but they can't quite use it. It's already gone. And it looks like Lighthouse are just going to be able to run. They're going to be able to move up here, just clean up these picks. All that's left on point is Orion, who just got rezzed by the Mercy, actually. And he's going to charge on point, see if he can get a pick. But it looks like he can't. And then this Mercy is just going to be taken out from the fight. Takes them a while, though.
Yeah, Elysium did put up a good contest there. Elysium coming up on Shatter, still having Noon, Window, Tyre, definitely have more ults. Actually, no, it's about even at this point. Again, just depends on timing and how they're used by who wins these next fights.
I mean, what you really notice here is that Turbo has almost got his blade, but because of that pick on Mercy and that switch to Ana, they don't quite have the nano for it to do the combo.
I feel like Sweater could have a very big round here. I
You see the High Noon coming out from Future, and it finds one, but he's going to be taken out by Turbo. Yodelie finds Hawk, and Yodeli's going to find 3. Sweater, he's on a madness. He kills 3 of them, and Fallen Patatis. He's gonna be using a tire there at the end of the fight. Kind of a battle, honestly. We'll find the pick, but won't really get much out of it other than losing that Zarya charge.
Negative.
Shatter from DragoImmortal and Beat from Duckman, both for Lighthouse right now. Hopefully they can do a lot with this, because although there is some self-sustain with Bell.
Nice beat there coming out from Duckman. The Rhine charges in, goes way too aggressive here. Drago misses the charge on treble, but it looks like he will be taken out anyway with a nice anti from Nova. And now Future's playing on. He will kill Edgy, but he is sitting on point alone, and it looks like they will be able to cap this second point. 4 minutes 40 on the clock, a really strong push, and Drago's going to use that shatter to nice 2 cleanup kills there. Stagger, and he's going to let them kind of just have a lot of space on this payload for free. Looks like a Treble's just going to charge in on the Rhine, though. He doesn't realize that all that space and territory is, Duck, I scuffed it again. Duck,
Are you kidding me? You're kidding.
I scuffed it again, Duck.
You're kidding.
Oh, yeah, no, I scuffed it again. I actually scuffed it again. I'm actually...
You're so bad. Literally, I restarted
What
it.
did you do here, Doug?
What did you do?
You restarted the whole scrim. Ha!
What?
Okay, should we just move on to... Okay, you know what, Duck? We take an executive decision to move on to the next map. And we
We
just
were
leave
doing
control.
so good.
We just leave it, okay? We just leave it. We take the L of me being a Papage, and we move on to Hanamura, okay? It's very scuffed.
Traveling
I mean, it
But
also means
this-
you have less time.
This should not see YouTube.
I'll let...
I swear. I hope this does not see
I
YouTube.
think we can... I can edit it.
You can edit it? Okay. Talk about it. Because it's gotta be synced or whatever. I'm starting Hanamura now. You better not click the buttons.
Okay. Right, you ready? From the start, 3,
No.
2, 1, go.
I'm still loading in.
ready for battle.
Hold on. I'm ready now. Countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Ready
go.
for battle.
Why do you
Alright, so we're moving
keep
on
clicking
to
the buttons?
Hanamura here.
Like, what does that do in, like...
It's because I don't have pause bound.
Oh, okay.
Because I have by the way, all my so the reason why this is scuffed so badly is because all my controls are set to casting controls and not replay controls, and they share the same controls. So basically, it's in replays work different from in game. So I keep pressing the button I usually do. Like I keep pressing buttons that I usually do to, like do shit in the casting,
Yeah.
the camera work, but it keeps resetting it because of my muscle memory.
1.
Oh, what is the two squares? What does that do when you cast?
No, I have it bound to like zoom in on people.
Oh, okay.
So we have a nice sim TP here from Elysium. We didn't even discuss the comps, but they are going in. A nice pin from Drago there. It's going to be able to take out treble real nice and early. But at least we've seen Taman kind of open, and Nova's just left without Peel. Going to be taken out by Reaper there. But it's looking really good for Elysium. A nice boop onto Edgy, and that's no DPS for Lighthouse. They can still re-engage this though, and Drago's going to go in. He finds a pick. He finds 2, if I remember correctly. Yes, he does. And but he will be taken out pretty swiftly there, and now it's just both healers alive on point, and they're just going to be cleaned up pretty fast there. Some nice picks from Lighthouse there, but it wasn't quite enough, especially with that respawn disadvantage they have.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Alright, so we're going to see Lighthouse going to be setting up top left here.
Changing position.
Still playing that Echo Junk by the looks of it. Oh yeah, this is where we played Nova on Echo, and Hawk joined our team. So now Hawk is on the Moira. We're still playing that same Diva Ryan Morluso comp. And looks like the teleporter will go up. I didn't even see this when we played, but the teleporter will go up, and it will let some of the team get behind it. And the Blossom comes out finding Duckman on point, I'm assuming. I can't quite see it. I know he was actually up there on the high ground with the rest of the team. Sweater just trying to get the remake kill, and this is a really strong push for Elysium here. Sim turret, Symbol comes out even on this ult, and they're really doing everything they can to contest here. A nice pin from Drago there, but he will die for it. and it looks like there's nobody able to contest this point at the moment. Nova goes in to try and touch Hawk even, but she will not really be able to touch just yet. Nova will find on the point as echoed. Edgy comes out with the tire and it's gonna find 2, and that's a huge ult from Edgy. Looks like they will end up winning that fight. Some really clutch plays there from Edgy Boy Uwu.
If Edgy hadn't gotten that tire, I don't think Lighthouse would have been able to do what they did there.
Yeah,
Lighthouse coming up on B and Coalescence.
Looks like they're gonna see maybe a bot cut coming here. Alright, if we're gonna touch there and get away, I think Sweater wants to chase them, but the Sim TP is gonna stop him from doing that. Looks like they used the Sim TP, but nobody seems to go through it. Not a lot of teamwork coming out from Elysium as it stands. Of course, Twixley on that BAP. No really ults except for Shatter coming out for Elysium here. They're gonna do that Sim TP. And Drago charges, assuming that they're going to go through the Sim TP, but again, Elysium's teamwork is not there. And it ends up just Drago just charging off the map. He should have waited until they went through. Of course, Reaper there getting booped off. Nice. He's going to go for that med pack, make sure he doesn't die. The hammer down comes down, but it won't find anything from Treble. Drago holding on to his Shatter here. And it looks like that will just be a cleanup.
Thank you.
That was a good fight. Honestly, I think their uncoordination is just kind of their downfall right now. They're using abilities like SimTP and then just not utilizing them as a team. And now Lighthouse is definitely leading in ults. Elysium only really on Death Blossom.
Focus with me.
Alright, the Coalescence to engage here, and we're going to see what Nova can do with it. Maybe a bit of an early Coalescence, because you can't really push past that choke, and their team can kind of just wait out here. The Shatter comes down, won't find anything from Treble. A nice block from Drago, but the Reaper is there, and he has almost got Blossom on the left side. A nice pick from Edgy, just using his Junkrat spam, and then oh, and that is a huge grab from Sweater there, but it's immediately shut down by the Reaper. He gets a 3rd pick. He will be taken out by Nova though, and that's going to be a big pick from Nova in this contest. Everyone knows that 2CP you contest pretty well, so unless you win that fight confidently on the attack of second point, you kind of have to just reset, because the enemy team are just going to use their respawns against you. Edgy Boy will be picked off by Zim, and we're seeing, I mean, this is really scrappy fights here coming out from Elysium. I think one of their downfalls here is actually, I don't know if you agree with me, Duck, but the fact that they keep staggering in. They still have people fighting whilst people are coming back from spawn, like Rainy Boy D and DMAC there. And these fights are lasting about 10 years with nothing getting done.
Definitely. I feel like they're just beating Lighthouse ult charge. Again, Lighthouse is still leading in ults, I would say. Then with 4, Elysium. Well, Elysium also coming up on 4, but at the same time they are just staggering themselves, going in and not being that coordinated.
Edgy Boy with the tire. It will be immediately destroyed though. A nice little pick off the tire there from Future Snow. Unlucky Edgy. I mean, yeah, on 2CP second point, you really have to be working as a team. That's kind of why it's so bad in comp, especially. Is you need the teamwork aspect. You need to all go in, and the Echo's gonna ult and try and get the pin off, but he pins a bit too early, and he's gonna cause him to fall off there, and it just leaves the entire team open. I mean, again, Elysium just kind of literally none of the members of Elysium playing together there, and that is just their downfall. I think definitely they need to move in as one group here, use the speed, use the Diva Matrix a lot better to try and push this, because 2CP is already a hard point to take. If you're doing it without teamwork, it's impossible.
Yeah, agreed. Especially, and when you're on attacking, you really need a lot of coordination. If you aren't coordinated on defense, you can sometimes get away with it because of that close spawn advantage in contest, and sometimes you might end up with team, but if you just keep staggering yourself in on attack, you just end up getting punished.
Echo finds herself left by the team, and Sweater's going to be taking up. There's a lot of ults going on here. The window comes out on point. Dragons from Elysium using a lot of ults here. They're committing everything, and they need to win this fight. Nova with a nice coalescence. They're going to help take out the BAP, and it looks like it's it's looking bad for Elysium. They put in every ult they can. They have the shatter and the beat coming up, but the shatter is useless. There's no Rhine there to use it. The beat is still in play for Elysium, though. They need to use it now, and they do. But there's a shatter there from...
Adaptive circuits. You're welcome. Round one.
Alright, apologies.
That was a very chaotic fight.
It was very
I was about to
chaotic,
say,
though.
you went quiet, and if you screwed it up again, I was about to murder you.
I'm being very careful with the replays now and not to just muscle memory propage it. I mean, yeah, what we saw there on that last fight was, again, just Elysium go in, and then, like, by the time they've gone in, like, I don't think they really ever played one full team fight. It was always one after the other, just getting picked off, just kind of... I feel like most of Elysium, like, just weren't ready for the kind of coordination of... I mean, honestly, on this Lighthouse map, especially on the defense, there was really good coordination, especially from Sweater and the DPS, where they were kind of playing passive positions, and they weren't really going full in, but just because they hadn't committed to a full regroup, they were just getting rushed down by Sweater and the DPS and immediately taken out. And then they were pretty much staggered, just staggering that whole fight.
Agreed.
Ready for battle.
I scuffed it.
No, you didn't.
Just pause.
Okay, we're not in a bad scuff spot now.
Yeah.
But
we're not in a bad scuff spot. I mean, we can just use this time to kind of discuss what are they gonna be running here. I think we saw the Arisa coming out from Sweater, but I think he does make the change to the Zarya here, if I remember correctly. And then we also see the change of roles here of Hawk playing DPS and letting Nova get some practice on that support. Of course, Hawk not known for a DPS, but you know what? She gave it her all, and we're gonna see that now.
yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Honestly, I think this game has just been weird since on Elysium they're playing with Zem or Twixley, and he's not usually playing healer. He's more so on DPS, and same for Lighthouse. They're usually playing Nova on support and not DPS. Although this round it looks like they're gonna play Hawk on DPS and Nova on the support.
I mean, yeah, scuffed stream for a the scuffed game, I guess.
Yeah. Matches pretty well.
Alright, we are at... Okay, I'm ready for battle. What are you at? I'm at 33.
13.
32. Alright, just, I'll just tell you when to pause. You're at 13, yeah? Alright, we're back up to it. Apologies for my scuffing throughout this whole stream. I mean, you can watch... If anybody watched the first 3 maps, I applaud you. That was very scuffed, but, this map is a lot better. We're gonna see Junk Ash with the Ana and the Mercy here. And honestly, Ana is like, you kind of prefer the BAP on this first point of 2CP, but Ana is still a really great pick running into this. Looks like we will see Sweater picking Zarya here. Hawk can be on the Soldier, Edgy on the Junk.
With Drago, you never
And
told me
immediately...
when
Huh?
You never told me when to unblock.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck.
What are you at?
I thought you were just gonna
I'll
do
catch
it.
up to you.
Okay, just stay at 13 or whatever the fuck you are, just pause.
I'm at 11 then.
I mean, this is just disrespect to Hawk, honestly. We just get to... Okay, right, so pause... No. We just get to see this amazing play from Hawk here. Where we get to see Hawk kind of... I mean... kind of feed into the Soldier, no, the Junk even. She kind of just runs into the Junk. You know what, I'm just gonna quickly change my settings and we do not have to watch Hawk die there, but Duck, you can see it. I already saw it. Yeah, change my settings. There we go. Right, we are back into it, everybody. We're gonna see Edgy falling low there, not really getting the health that he needs. Just playing on that high ground. He's gonna drop down and immediately taken out by Rainy Boy and that Sigma. That's a really nice skill shot there, just mid-air killed Edgy. And that's going to force Lighthouse to play a lot less aggressively. They don't have the Junk to match the enemy Junk's spam damage here. Meanwhile, they have this Ashe playing this really good position on this high ground. Kind of just sitting, wailing away at any supports and tanks that might be there. Not really being contested at all. Looks like she will fall low, but when you've got the high ground, that is a good thing about high ground. You can kind of just walk backwards and you're already in cover. Treble falls though, and that's a huge pick from Sweater. The shatter comes down and it's huge. We're going to find 2 picks now on the Mercy, but Drago dies. The heal's not quite caught up with him on the aggress there. And it looks like they won't be able to take it. Fallen Potatoes with 2. He's going to tire, make it 3. And Fallen Potatoes is absolutely just turned this fight in the favor of Elysium there.
Hello.
Yeah, Elysium honestly got their nanos very, very quickly from Zim. Although I would say at this point, ults are about even. Val coming out, they have Bob, I'd say almost Shatter and Flux for Elysium, while Lighthouse only has... Honestly, Lighthouse, again, about equal. Beat coming up, same with Co, they already have Drag.
Drago's going to try and push in here, but the Bob is big. It's going to deny any kind of aggression here. It looks like Edgy will find the pick on the Ash, but Edgy is just going to be rested. Edgy is 1 health in the back. He's not with his team at all. And that's just going to leave the enemy Junk just available to do whatever he wants. And he just kind of spams into the room. Just kills everybody on Lighthouse. That was a really nice play. Fallen looking really good on this Junkrat. Finds a little pick onto Edgy there as well. I don't know if you've realized this, Duck, but Fallen is actually... He's got 2 tires before Edgy's even had his first one.
Oh, I did not even catch that.
And the
I'm
enemy
just looking at all charge
well.
and teams. It looks like I'd say Lighthouse is probably leading this time, but I don't know if Lighthouse is going to be able to do anything with their ults, especially with that Junkrat spam.
The tire goes in. Will it be able to find anything? And it finds Duckman with the beat. That is going to be a huge pick. Edgy dies to this Ash again. This Ash and this Junk are running wild on Lighthouse right now. There is nobody contesting them.
Well, hello.
Because, I mean, what can you do? Edgy's still on that Junk, not really getting anything done. Kind of just like... He can't really do much against the Ash, and then we have the enemy Junk just kind of spamming in there. I think this Ash is kind of denying Edgy's kind of flanky playstyle, and Edgy should be playing more with the team here, but it's not in his nature as his instinct. Oh, this could be a nice grab from Sweater. But immediately, Edgy is just picked off yet again, and Junk is going to be finding the pick on Duckman. It's just going to be all over. One thing I didn't realize in this game is actually how many times the DPS just picked 1 support and 1 DPS pretty much every fight consistently from Elysium. They're doing a really good job of just, as soon as Lighthouse do anything, they get an ult, they get aggressive, they're just shut down.
Yeah, and honestly, Lighthouse still having beat to save, Shatter. Lighthouse leading in ults here, but will they be able to do anything with them?
Yeah, Duck's been holding on to this beat the whole time, but like you can't really beat 1 pick, and it's just 1 pick that's been winning this fight. The shatter comes out from Drago though, and it's absolutely huge. And it looks like they will end up taking this fight. A nice queen up there from Hawk. Nice follow up onto the shatter. Nova finding the Mercy. That was a really nice push there from Lighthouse. They all went on that right side. They played as a team and kind of got that foothold that you need to get. Now we're gonna move on to second point here. I gotta say though, ults wise, it's not looking good for Lighthouse here, isn't it?
True, Lighthouse just dumped all their ults to win that fight. Although it worked, Elysium is going to be leading with 3 ults, and Lighthouse really having nothing coming up.
Edgy with a nice pick onto Fallen though, and he's gonna be able to take out Twixley as well in the Ana. This should be Lighthouse's thing here and through, but Edgy's gonna be killed by the Junk, but he finds the Junk again. I mean, this is a bit of a Junk jiff. Drago gonna be charging, missing the charge, hitting the low ground here, and Duck's gonna have to be speeding him back, and that's a big shatter. Drago was not ready for it, coming back from that low ground, and Duck's just gonna have to back out here. Sweater playing on point, trying to do as much as he can. He invested Grav into that fight, but couldn't really do much with it. A lot of the team were still on the low ground. I believe me, Duck, and Edgy as well. We're kind of just playing that low ground. Alright, so I mean, that should
honestly, Elysium only has... Elysium 2 ults, but I was going to say only has 2 ults, but Lighthouse really has nothing more. They have Tire and then both support ults coming up, but I feel like the Tire, especially with the way Junk's tires have been going so far, is going to be pretty big coming from Elysium.
Yeah, we're gonna see which junk can hit the bigger tire here. That's kind of what it is, and Fallen's gonna aggress with it first. And Edgy can't even use it. The Ash is all over him, and it's just gonna be able to take out Drago. It's just their DPS just gotta pick every fight. It's the same thing over and over again. This DPS are going uncontested on the side of Elysium.
Elysium coming out, they're gonna have Flux and Nano this fight, although Lighthouse does have both support ults and a
60
tire.
seconds remaining.
They might be able to win this with ults.
Edgy gonna be finding the pick onto the Mercy almost, but she does manage to GA away. Drago gonna be pushing through mid. Lost this attempt here. Drago goes for the counter charge, but ends up falling down the low ground again. A nice coalescence from Nova though, but Edgy's tire, he holds on to it too long and it's just gonna be shut down immediately. Hammer down comes out from Treble. Nice follow up from the Sigma on Elysium to the Flux. And Lighthouse, I mean, kind of just outplayed, to be honest. Everybody's ult's just not really doing much. I mean, Edgy
Agreed.
just kind of feeding his ult. Nova's ult was there, but there was nobody really to benefit from it, nobody to follow up with it. And Drago just again charging onto the low ground there, and it was kind of just, it was kind of the same as Elysium, to be honest, from Lighthouse. There was just, and nobody was really playing as a group. Everybody was spread out. It was kind of panicked chaos. It's not what you like to see, but Edgy and Duck are going to be both picked off. Nice shatter there, but nobody to follow up, and Nova is just giving up at this point, sitting on point. As Hawk finds one pick, but it won't be enough.
Ready
And that will be the end of Hanamura.
Yes. Honestly, I
looking
think
at
that DPS diff was just their DPS was
mean,
getting picks all game, and their Junkrat spam
We say it
was
was
amazing
just
against
DPS
Lighthouse.
diff there, but I mean, of course, Hawk is gonna struggle on DPS against people in the higher ranks, but like, also just like, there was a special on second point with me just, you know, on Drago, not really doing much. You know, Edgy's ult's failing, I think on first point.
Yeah.
The support's kind of just not positioning around the enemy Ash. There was a lot of issues there that led Elysium to be able to take that win, and they played really well. So we're gonna go on through Rialto
I say
now.
DPS diff, meaning that junk spam was honestly just way more than we could put out, but like, it's expected with the Mercy pocket and especially on defense.
That's the thing though, is the Edgy, especially on that first point, if you're trying to
Ready for battle.
spam down that choke, you gotta be careful of the Ash. I'm ready for Rialto. Are you good to start?
For battle.
Yeah, I'm loading into it right now, but just tell me when you want me to restart.
Alright. Let's go in 3, 2,
Hold on.
1.
I'm still loading in. Alright, tell me now.
No.
Ready
Alright.
for battle.
Right, we're gonna see Rialto here. And of course, Rialto, a pretty good map for double shield or any spammy kind of comps here, especially on the defense. So we're gonna see Drago picking Orisa here.
Attackers incoming.
Sweater on
30
the
seconds.
Rhine, but I believe he changes to Hog, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna see a Diva Rhine. I mean, Diva Rhine definitely working out better for Elysium than the Diva Hog they started with, for sure. Alright, treble here
5,
on the Rhine.
3, 2.
I believe
Attackers
what we also
incoming.
saw is Emmy changing to support and Rainy changing to tank. I can't remember what map that was in, but I've just realized it now that Emmy actually started on tank in that Busan game.
Yeah, it looks like we're also playing Suga on DPS.
Oh, we're actually gonna see Drago on the ball here, going around, swings back around to point. Sweater, nice pick onto the Widow. Both kind of just pushing cart for Lighthouse. The Hog's gonna go in the back. Sweater and Drago both in the back line. A nice pile driver onto Treble there. Treble, nice work of holding that corner, but it looks like he's gonna have to back off. Not much resources to kind of hold it with. Reggie just spamming down that junk shield. Rainy Boy gets demech'd by Sweater here. Rainy Boy, though, gonna be able to try and get that mech back, but can't quite find it. We'll get the res, though. Suga being sniper diffed by the Ana there, as we saw. Yeah, Suga also coming in for this match. He'll be playing the Widow. We're gonna see a nice oh, Sweater maybe with the over grass, nice positioning from the enemy Hanzo, and Hawk will be taking a fire strike to the face. DragoImmortal with a double pile driver though. That was a nice pile driver off that high ground. The Dragons comes in, see if they can touch this. And it looks like they will be able to contest the Nano Rhine. Drago is for the boot, can't quite get him off with the steadfast buff, and Fallen Potatoes found 2 at this point. It was looking so good for Lighthouse, especially with that 2 picks there, but they can't quite follow up and get the secure point here.
Yeah, honest, that was just one big, long, drawn-out fight, I think, and Elysium was able to secure it by just zoning them out with the dragons and not using their ults wisely there. Although I think now Lighthouse is probably in the lead in regards to all.
Also, Duck, have you seen how amazing my ball plays here? I'm just saying.
Yes, I did.
That is three picks for Drago. He will die for it though, kind of feeding. Am I right? We're gonna see Edgy just being able to take out the D.Va here. Looks like they will actually secure this point. That was honestly quite a nice push from the team there. Sweat are gonna be switching to Rhine. Drago's still on the ball.
Drago, tell me when you get to 346. I went ahead.
Okay. Duck scuffing his own stream.
I
Luckily,
scuffed
nobody
mine,
can
but not
see
as bad
that.
as Drago did.
Alright, 346 in 49, 48, 47 on 46. We're gonna see Yodeli going in with the nano, but he does not have any shield to block that shatter. There's a nice anti though onto the enemy Rhine. The D.Va's coming to peel, but she can't quite find the Rhine. Edgy with a nice tire there, fighting 2. But Rainy answers with an ult of her own. That's another bomb there. There's 2. Fallen tends to find these really nice picks when it matters, and he's going to find a pick onto Edgy, but won't really have a team to help Rainy Boy there. She kind of just gets staggered, maybe playing a bit too aggressive. Suga going to be taken out with a nice headshot from Fallen, but he will be met from a little nice shot from Nova there. Sweater charges back, but can't quite find his team. Drago just playing in the back lines here. Looks like they do spot him here though. Kind of just letting him be. Looks like Drago will dive back on their back line as Nova starts to push up by herself. Sweater still on the Rhine. Drago just dying to the Torb there. Getting hard focused down by the team. I mean, didn't really have a team up there. The team were still walking back from spawn. He kind of went on the back lines there. Rainy Boy find a nice pick on Suga. That's going to open up nice, and Rainy Boy deserves that nano. She gets it. Can't find any picks though with it. Oh no, we'll actually find Sweater. My bad. Suga does get res, but it's not going to be much when Rainy finds 2. Can she make it 3? She's looking for it, and she does. Rainy on the D.Va. A monster to be messed with.
Looks like this fight though, Lighthouse is probably going to be leading with ults. Having 4 and Elysium really only having the 1. Probably maybe more like 3. Now that I look closer at it.
With Edgy playing junk, he's going to tire back really fast as well. He's almost there.
Yeah.
Actually. Looks like Lighthouse playing up on this high ground here. Really nice high ground take from them. Drago still on the ball. Boops the Torb down onto point. The team kind of needs to go in though. Sweater drops down and he's going to need to have the team follow up with him here. Nova not really playing with the Reinhardt. Torb kind of just sitting up on the high ground here. Alright, and Sweater's finally going to find a foothold to go in, but he has no shield by the time he goes in. That's a nice shatter from Sweater. Won't really find much though. The target's already dead, and Edgy's found 2, but Rainy Boy matches him, and it's kind of the same rinse and repeat. Edgy finds a pick, Rainy finds a pick. Nova though, going to be finding the pick. Both Rhines rezzed by their counterpart Mercies. Rainy Boy falls low, but not low enough, and Treble will be taken out by Edgy. Some really nice picks from Edgy this fight. He's just putting in the work here. The nano one to Rainy though. Can Rainy find any more picks? Looks like she won't be able to find any picks with the nano, and she will be demeched here. Really nice. Alright. Sweater moving up here, but Suga's already dead to a fire strike, and the shatter comes out. Sweater was not expecting that, and he gets an anti and cleaned up with the molten core. That's a really nice play from Future. He gets 2 with the molten core.
Maximum power.
That was a good takeover by Elysium. Just using ults like that core to get picks and then kind of force Hawk behind it, and then I saw the Torb able to just pick her
10
out.
seconds remaining.
Let's see Sweater here on the Rhine with his shatter. Let's see if he can get it past the shield of Treble. His shield will be the first to die though. And he goes for the shatter. He shatters absolutely nothing. They all got up the stairs in time. Nice coalescence here. Comes out from Nova. But the Dragons comes out and it finds 2, and they were looking to win the fight. But Fallen's already found 2 picks and he's still in the backline. Nobody's dealing with him. They go to deal with him and Sweater gets the pick. But it's a bit little too late. Treble though, the only person alive on point in the side of Elysium, and they're going to let them cap. A bit of a C9 there. They could have probably touched there, but it is what it is. I mean, they were down picks. Sweater here just advancing. Drago switching to the Zarya here.
In ults, I would say Elysium's leading. Or Lighthouse is actually leading right here now. Drago hopefully can
Shatter
get a big
for
grab.
Sorry, Sweater actually did the shatter. Forgot what the roles were here. A nice bomb there from Rainy. He finds 2 and breaks Sweater's shield. Sweater dies. Drago dies soon after.
Drago pulling grab into that too. That was probably
Drago
the biggest ult they
kinda
had, and they could have done a grab dragon along with Suga.
Yeah, looks like me and Sweater will be switching back to our roles there after that grab.
Looks like Drago learned his lesson to stay on main tank.
I mean, if I am being honest, I did throw the grab there because we were meant to change, but also probably should have kept it. Grab is not a throwable ult, even if you're needing to swap. Treble with a nice pick on the Edgy, and he finds a pick on the Nova with a fire strike, a little snipe in the back. And here comes the Molten Core to completely deny any aggression here. And it looks like they will just be Hawk there being found out, and it's just another these kind of slow fights of just people getting picked after picked after picked. They can't quite touch the point.
Yeah, that Torb in the back line with the core really staggered the team, and again, he just went for Hawk right after a good play, going for support, cutting off some of the heals for the team.
Yeah, Lighthouse definitely with a strong push, but kind of had a bit of a rocky little mid game there on that second point, and then the last point they just no coordination, no I mean, it was just all over the place.
Yeah,
we see him definitely a lot stronger teamwork as well, especially from what we saw in the first 2 maps. There, and even Hanamura, they're definitely looking a lot stronger on the defense. And I mean, we saw some amazing plays coming out from Fallen there.
Yeah, Fallen was doing very good on the Hanzo, and honestly their Torb was doing good too. His backline plays, killing Hawk, ended up working a lot of the time.
Gonna see the Ana Mercy that they seem to know and love on Elysium. We're gonna see Hog Orisa coming out from Lighthouse, a fan favorite. Everybody loves it. You gotta love to see Orisa Hog, don't you, Duck?
You sure do. Mercy. You sure do.
We're gonna see Bot Mercy, Edgy on the Kree here. Honestly, probably should have played Edgy on the Junk. This is a really good Junk comp to begin with. I thought he was on the Junk.
Attackers incoming.
Suga on the Widow. This is a nice Widow map, but she needs to try and pick that Hanzo, because that Hanzo is constantly just recon and just getting. Drago gets slapped there. A nice sleep from Twixley. Nice anti comes out on both the tanks, and that's going to force them to back up a little bit. Rainy Boy going to be diving the Widow on Suga there. Looks like they will be playing this Diva Hog comp. Rainy Boy kind of charging in, acting as the main tank on Diva, and of course that's not going to work with you, especially when they have that Hog. Drago just putting in some spam damage here. There's a McCree just kind of firing away here. And Sweater there going to be taking a lot of damage on the Hog, but he will make it out alive, and Suga finds a pick there, and it's looking really good for Lighthouse so far. Nice kill on the turret there, not going to have that available. It's going to be a regroup. High noon from Edgy. Not really sure why he used it there. Kind of he's playing on the left, maybe seeing if he can find a pick, but there's a lot of cover. Tor managed to get out of it, and now he's playing on that flank, and Suga will find Fallen, but Fallen kills her from the dead. Sweater here going a bit aggressive, especially into the newly found Orisa. Rainy Boy with the nano, and Sweater's gonna ult. He's gonna walk forward in his ult, but he is antied, and he is gonna probably die here. Looks like he will make it out. The supercharger comes out from Drago. Again, we're seeing these long-winded fights, not really much happening here, and Treble will immediately be taken out there by Sweater. Sweater getting slapped, maybe playing a bit too aggressive in that room. The Dragons comes out, the bomb comes out, destroying Immortality. Here comes the Molten Core, Future again. With these Molten Cores, he's just running over the entire team.
Time to raise my APM.
You know, those Molten Cores have been big every time. He's been doing good at farming them, and he's been placing them in very good spots. Right now, Lighthouse, I would say, is probably in the lead with ults. Honestly, Elysium really only gonna have Bongo the next fight, but it depends how they use them.
Alright, a nice pick there. Suga finding two, and it looks like we'll be able to recontest just off of Suga alone. Fallen again with the headshot, both supports. Fallen, he's literally just playing around this corner, just firing into the team. Sweater's gonna go up, even though he's antied here, gonna just hide around this corner, should be able to survive. Might have to use his heals early though, not much heals, and the Torb's in the back line, and he kills Suga. That's a big pick, he will fall for it, but so does Edgy. And here comes the supercharger, there's no DPS on the side of Lighthouse, and there's a supercharger on the side of Elysium. It's looking bad. Sweater uses the ult straight into the Dragons though, and he's gonna have to back into that room. There's not much space for him to do anything, and he's just gonna clean up there with that supercharger and the Dragon.
Boosters engaged.
Alright. What do you think about ults here, Duck?
Sorry. Honestly, Suga coming out with their ult. Honestly, I'm just thinking ults look pretty even right now, but if anything, Elysium. They don't have them, but
goes
they're
down to
approaching
Twixley.
up on more ult.
You better get out of the way.
Yeah, that was a nice pick from Twixley again, just killing his counterpart. Well, I mean, not really counterpart, but they're still snipers. Edgy in the back though, and he finds one, make it two with the high noon. That's big picks from Edgy, and Lighthouse should be able to keep this, but can the Torb just run in and run over these tanks? He will use the Molten Core, and he will run over the tanks. The bomb comes in, and he will just be able to clean up on that shield break right there. Edgy, Suga going to be switching to the Doom there to deal with the Ana. Kind of fed up of Zim just bullying him. Drago with a nice pin there onto Future, but not before Future's turret can take down Suga. And that's a big anti again from Twixley. Edgy just not realizing there's a Hanzo next to him, but eventually he will, and he will take him out with ease. Hanzo kind of just in the middle of the team there, probably hoping to die, doesn't want to get started.
Routing tower to forward barrier.
Honestly, right now, I'd still say Elysium is in the lead. Zim is building up his ult very quickly.
Oh, hiding shut down by Future Snow, and here goes Drago with the nice shatter there. But not really much heal is going to be healing him. Looks like Noah will get into position to heal him. He will get out there. Won't be able to follow up on much. We'll be able to find Sweater with the treble with the help of Sweater. Future again though, just getting these picks on these tanks when it matters, and Nova falls to the Hanzo again. Drago with a wild pin there just to see if he can get anything, any value at all, and it looks like that will just be clean up for Elysium. I mean, Rainy Boy kind of just runs in on the D.Va, playing way too aggressive, but there's not really enough to follow up as soon as she's out of mech. And then the rest of the team is just kind of diffing at this point, and Drago is just out in the open there, just gets immediately beamed down by the damage boosted Torb and Hanzo there.
I'd say for once, Lighthouse might actually be leading on ults, but I think Bongo from Elysium might actually save their fight.
Fallen finds 3 again! And here comes Future with the Molten Core. I mean, it is just honestly, this DPS duo of Future and Fallen, they are just running over Lighthouse at this point, and they will make it 2-2.
Fallen's Hans, though, was very good. He was building up dragons very quickly.
Alright. We're gonna see
Oasis.
next map now, Oasis, the final map to close it all out. We'll see if we can see the reverse sweep. I mean, obviously me and Duck know, and most people watching will know, but we will see what happens.
Welcome to Oasis.
I wonder what happens, Duck. I just wonder.
Yeah. I know.
I'll stay up and do practice with Hawk here.
Ready for battle.
I'm down.
That's late. Literally, what is that?
Bro.
4 o'clock for you?
I'm nocturnal.
Oh, I see. Oh no, that's 2
Ready.
o'clock for
Alright,
you. Never mind.
Tell me when you're ready. Well, that's fine
I'm
then.
ready whenever.
Right. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ready for
Right.
battle.
Alright, so let's see the comps come out here. We're going to see the Ana Mercy. It was working really well from them. Zim's Ana is constantly getting those nice anti-nades. Meanwhile, we're going to see Sig Hog here. Again, the Torb and Hanzo. I mean, these guys are just kind of wrecking on the Torb Hanzo, to be honest.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
It's been
One.
really nice play
Round
from both
one.
DPS on the side of
Capture
Elysium.
the
Meanwhile, we have
objective.
Edgy playing the Doom. There's a point where Edgy played definitely a lot of Doom, not so much lately, and we'll see how it does here. Suga on the Sombra here, not a lot of, for one, heals on the side of Lighthouse, and also damage, and no shield break really. A nice hack onto Treble though will let Drago go really aggressive here. The amount of damage being pumped out though, they're just going to have to back up back into this room. Suga just playing the point, getting ready to cap it. Looks like we will find the hack onto Rainy Boy, but Edgy's already died to the Torb. The DPS just getting a pick after pick after pick. Alright, we're gonna see Sweater playing the point here, kind of just leaving Drago for dead, and Hawk's gonna go for the res. She gets it. Hawk doing really well with these reses here. But Drago will just die here. I mean, he was kind of just left alone. You have the anti, you have the Torb, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Alright,
Honestly,
Suga
right
here
now, I'd
just-
say Elysium is probably leading in ults. They almost have Mercy, same with Shatter, and judging by how quickly Fallen has been building up his dragons, I think he's gonna have that pretty soon as well.
And Twixley just immediately kills Edgy. Edgy's dying at the start of almost every fight. I mean, Edgy being focused down on most of these fights, one DPS killing him after another. And the nice shot there from Treble. It won't quite catch the Reinhardt, but he's gonna hit it to the side and kill two. He's gonna be falling again as soon as he walks back from spawn. Edgy's just not having a fun point. Rainy accidentally kills herself, but it won't be much.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
I mean, at this point, Edgy is just running in, dying, and I think it is just because of our healer comp. I mean, the BAP is not going to be able to keep up the, like, especially with Hanzo and Torb, they're not going to be able to keep up with the amount of damage that the two tanks are taking alone. Dragon's used. Molten Core comes out. Not quite as good as some Molten Cores we've seen.
So
It's like
they're
Edgy will get taken out again at the start of the fight.
Deine Göttin ist da.
Alright, a nice res there from Hawk. Gonna give Edgy a second chance to see if he can do anything with this upcoming tire. Alright, Drago pushing in here. They need to touch this point or else it's going to be left. Drago with the 3-man shatter. The EMP to follow it up. That was a huge follow-up EMP from Suga, and that's all the ults they need. Nova will get slept. Suga will fall low, but it won't mean anything. That was a nice combo there.
Nice. Now, does this one go to 3 maps as well?
No, this one goes to 2, I believe.
Okay.
If I am correct, it could go to 3.
Now, in this situation, I would say Elysium is leading with ults. Edgy coming out with Tire and getting nobody though.
I won't need this later.
Already one ult down on Lighthouse. Elysium could win this with ults if they down.
Oh, and that's a nice flank shatter there, but Drago with the counter pin. Hawk will be found by Fallen again. That is another pick for Fallen. He is absolutely insane with these initiating picks, and the rest of his team can just follow up. Fallen, he's just so consistent. This should be Elysium through and through. Sweater on point, but he will die fast. And honestly, the DPS of Elysium kind of just rolling here.
Elysium's DPS duo is very strong, especially their home zone.
1-0.
I mean, I think something needs to change for Lighthouse if they want to win this. I mean, Edgy's being picked off pretty much every fight. They don't have the heals to go in. There's something not right here. Looks like they will change to BAP. Lucio. Nova not really known for her BAP plays. We'll see how it goes for them. Suga on the Widow. Let's see if he can do more work. I mean, on Rialto, Suga found some picks with a Widow, but didn't really get much value on that second point. Definitely first point is a better Widow.
Yeah. What time are you at, by the way? For prepare to attack.
Control point unlocks in 27. 26.
Alright, I'm ahead of you then. Hold on.
Alright,
I'm at 15. Tell me when you're at 15.
15 now?
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna see Suga take the high ground here. He will be dived and immediately pushed off by Rainy Boy on the Diva. Junk playing really aggressive here. Edge is just gonna be in their team, and it looks like it'll work out for them. Treble gonna be picked off, and Suga finds a nice pick. Suga finds a second pick. The Pharmacy is down. Suga is crazy. Once he gets these big open space, all these open angles, he's just able to do whatever he wants. Looks like Lighthouse though, being a bit aggressive. They're gonna come back to point now. It's just clean up at this point. A nice sleep onto Drago, but there's nobody there. Alright, Drago gonna have to back up here. Treble going in on low health. So he will be healed up though, but not in time. Edgy there with a destructive nade. Doom going around the back to try and get this pick onto Suga. Can he do it? It looks like he can. Suga immediately taken out. Treble though gets res and immediately dies again. Edgy with another pick. Edgy definitely a lot stronger on this round here. Playing these nice chokes. Feature. Gonna be taken out. And I mean, they've kind of switched off the hands with Torb comps and it's not looking as good for them. The grab comes out, but it looks like it'll be just Treble being caught in that. A nice shatter comes out from Dragon there, but won't find anything. And Trebles is going to be bigger. Still stuck in the trap, can't really follow up on it though, but the anti-nade will. Rainy again going aggressive, going to be picked off there. Suga looking to hit his some shots here, and he will. Finds Fallen, but the rest of his team's kind of dead. He needs to pull off some weight here, but Twixley is just going to be able to clean him up.
Yeah, I'd say right now Lighthouse is probably leading in ults. Elysium kind of had to dump ults in order to get that point, but judging by how good their DPS is playing, I don't know if they're going to be having a problem just contesting them at the store without leading ults.
Alright, Sweater there with a nice pick. This should be Lighthouse having the advantage here. Treble, he's going to be taken out immediately. Just blitzed by that solo grab there, and Emmy goes for the res, but it's immediately taken out, and here comes the bomb. Will it find much? No, it won't. Looks like we have a beat coming out from Hawk to try and keep them alive, and it does. Twixie going to be taken out, and that's a nice capture. Lighthouse definitely looking stronger on this map than the last. I think it does actually, it does go to their map, because I think we win this, by the way.
Okay, you did University.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you, Baptiste.
Alright, so we're going to see both teams kind of just playing it safe here. Zim does have that nano. Let's see how he uses it. And Suga's taken out by Feature again. That's massive. He takes out both DPS. Edgy was not ready from that fist from the behind. That sounded so wrong. And it looks like it will actually end up losing them the fight. Oh, I need to watch what I say.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
What are you thinking about what's this fight, Duck?
Honestly, looks like about even, to be honest with you.
Hi.
Yeah,
But I would say Elysium probably has better ults. I
More
just tired.
consistent ults at least, and here comes the Blossom! It finds two! Hawk does not even get a chance to do anything there, just immediately obliterated. Edgy can't use the tire, and that's just going to be a team fight, automatic win to Elysium. One fight territory for Lighthouse though, let's see how they play this.
Ready for battle.
Duck, I may or not have just reset it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did pause.
I'll just cast it. You just sit in the loading
No, just
screen.
pause, because people we're gonna need to
Fine.
see. Oh, I hate these controls so much. I'm just gonna unbind it next time we do one of these casts, like deadass. I need it.
Just don't touch your controller.
I'll just
entire time.
reset my.
Five,
I'll just reset my
4,
controller
3,
next time.
2.
Go to the like
Round
top of the skybox with your
one.
camera,
Capture
and then
the
just
objective.
watch, and then don't touch your controller.
Nah, I can't do that. Okay. Well, I mean, going into this next fight, what do you see, Duck? Use your eagle eye or your duck eyes, I guess.
I see Reinhardt swinging his hammer. I'm just kidding. I see a lot of ults on Lighthouse's side, and not really as many from Elysium, to be honest. All they really have is a shatter, and they're gonna have to really follow up. But even at that, Lighthouse has Grav, which is a pretty big ult, along with Tire and Window, so maybe they could combo something like Grav, Window, and just secure the kills, but honestly, Grav might be enough alone. And Edgy's Tires, they're hit or miss, honestly. Hopefully he can do something good with it this time, because we are at 99%, so honestly, we could just dump ults to win this.
I mean, yeah, that tire is crucial. If he can hit that tire, you know, it's. I mean, this is like the equivalent of like pause in game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're using their pauses,
Ready
guys.
for
It's
battle.
not just me being up a page.
Yeah.
But yeah,
this
if
is not
Edgy
Draco's
hits that
fault at
tire,
all.
that could. I mean, we've seen before in Lighthouse's games that if Edgy hits that tire, that could make or break the entire map here. And of course, Tire, not a very consistent ult. Kind of the same as Shatter in that sometimes it gets a lot of value, sometimes just doesn't do anything. Could get broken, could get MO'd. There's a lot of stuff that could happen.
Mhm.
Right, what are you? What
Definitely.
percentage are you at? 99 and what?
76.
99 and 76. Alright, I will get to 99 and 76. Apologies for the wait, everybody. Everybody probably just enjoying our
This
soothing
is
voices.
a snack break. This is just a snack break for everyone to go to the bathroom, get their food, and we'll be back.
Alright, now I need to quickly... I didn't realize that the controls are going to be different, so next time we do this, Duck, I will need to make sure that I change the controls, so you need to remind me of that.
Okay.
Here, we will just pretend we're not hearing everything in the background,
Defeat
and
makes
I
me
will
stronger.
take it back now to... What did you say, 76?
Mhm.
Alright, and we're currently at 50. We're just going to go over and you see this Blossom again, this amazing Blossom from Fallen. And yeah, I mean, looking at it, we also have the Grav coming out from Sweater, and that could also be big. We have lots of big ults here coming from. It depends how they use them though in Lighthouse.
Definitely.
I mean, Lighthouse could easily win this just with ults, as long as they use them right.
Yeah.
There's not much that the enemy team can do other than land
That's
a big
what I'm
shatter
saying.
here. But even then, they don't really
Drago
have
also
the
coming up
follow-up.
on Shatter. I didn't even mention that before. If you almost have your Shatter, that could be big. Honestly,
Right.
Elysium really only
Okay,
has a
just started
Shatter.
now. Hey, Drago going in. The Grav comes out. Suga gonna be taking out Future, and this is looking good. The Grav was used to perfection. The Tire's gonna find one. And it looks like they won't really need any more ults here. Just gonna be claiming this point as theirs. Now going into the last fight territory. Elysium are gonna have to touch. Well, they can. Lighthouse taking it 1-1. A super close last match this is. One more point.
Score.
I
Going
didn't
down
realize
to the
how close
last
this
map,
game
the
was.
last wire. Yeah, I mean, I remember them rolling us
Ready
a
for
lot
battle.
harder, but apparently they didn't. So, I mean, go us, I guess. Alright, we're looking at this point in Oasis. Now, this point in Oasis could go either way. I mean, I believe, did we not play the Winston? Apparently not. We played the Zarya without, no, we played the Pharah without the Mercy here. Now we're sticking to the Bap Lucio. It did work for us on the last point.
Round
Yes.
3. Capture the objective.
Switching to McCree on Lighthouse.
You're welcome. Thank you, Baptiste. Oh, you're welcome.
Alright, the Doom comes in. from Elysium. And it looks like Lighthouse are going to go for a nice little counterplay here. Run the back. I'm going to be finding two right away, and that was a really nice play there. Big Sweater called out to go all the way around. Just ram into their backline.
That was a very good play.
And yeah, just that play alone was going to be able to clean up this entire fight. And Elysium do take the point though. Lighthouse not really paying attention to the point. Classic tier 2 plays here.
Honestly, I would call alts definitely more Lighthouse sided, but they're kind of close besides the Zarya and Kree that switch. 62, 63, 63, 50. Not looking too bad on Elysium's side. Alts are pretty close. Lighthouse again.
We're gonna see
Definitely still in the
Rennie
lead
with the
though.
switch here. Both teams kind of just brawling out, waiting for an opportunity. Drago with the gets stunned there, but so will Treble, and Treble's gonna be taking advantage of there. That stun was really nice there from Edgy Boy. Edgy gonna be going around this right side, and there's no team. Hawk and Edgy are playing on that right side, and they're kind of just alone. Nowhere from the team. They will be Hawk will be taken out, but Edgy will adventure there. Sweater maybe going for this little flank grab here. Nobody really coming through, so he gives up on it. Damage boost to McCree comes into the backline of Lighthouse. Tire comes out from the side of Elysium, but a nice destroy there. And, oh my god, Drago goes for the shatter there, but gets charged out of it. And here comes the high noon from both people, finding the Pharah and the Mercy respectively. But Fallen, he's found 3 again. He's killing everyone. We
Fallen's
saw
doing
him pop
very
off on the
well this
Hanzo,
game.
and now he's popping on the junk.
Lighthouse using 3 out of their 4 alts, or 3 out of their 6 alts. They're left with 4 more. I'd say Lighthouse is definitely more in alt advantage. Elysium really only having those 2 alts.
Pharah Barrage is quite an inconsistent ult though, and he's not even gonna get a chance to use it. Zim, he's been DPS dipping the entire time. Suga, I mean, just being destroyed by Zim time and time again. Looks like Lighthouse will continue to go in though, going around the back, taking the high ground. Really nice positioning play here, but they need to watch this right door. Both DPS coming up, and Edgy is not prepared for it, and he gets taken out immediately. He was not watching the flank. Drago's dropped, unaware of what's happening behind him. A nice block from Drago, but it won't mean much. He'll get stunned and taken out immediately. The barrage comes out, but it means absolutely nothing as he gets taken out by Zim again, and Lighthouse just get cleaned up. Ooh, the nano there from Zim though, not really needed, wasted. Alright. I mean, this beat is gonna be... Oh? Why did the replay stop?
It stopped for me too.
Oh.
At 14:01.
Well, that's fun. Well, that's fun.
I
Good
wonder
job,
who
guys.
won.
Yeah, we'll never know who won. In fact, actually, what happened there is I believe that was just the last fight coming up on, and Lighthouse did lose that. Thanks everybody for watching. I guess a bit of a scuffed stream, but I mean it happens.
That was absolutely terrible, but it's
I
fine.
mean, yeah. All right, here. Let's end the stream here.